Happy Wednesday, July 9th. Time is moving very slow but very fast at the same time. And we got some marbles on this blessed July day. And to do some totally sensible takes, we have Madman. Say hi, Madman.
My truck is in the shop, so I'm here, and I can be watching things.
And we have Madman. Say hi, Madman.
This week on Hermitcraft, me.
I return once again for
I-
more pain and misery.
I still don't understand that sound clip, but I don't think I really want to. I'll let it be a mystery to me. I don't need to know anything.
Same.
The reason I was a bit delayed getting on, and the Fiesta members present were hearing me say "uh-oh," is because I got the little display up here, wherever it is, up there. Got the display of the screen, and it wasn't showing up on OBS for whatever reason. Switched it over. Was about to explain having this blank spot where the screen would go, but it popped up. So we're all good. We are rolling. Just like these marbles did not care about the actual event, the opening ceremonies.
Oh, music. Holy
Oh my
wow.
god. Not Minos outdid themselves so much. Love you, Minos.
It's just
of
like
course,
last year,
like,
but a ranger.
it's no. There's so much yeehaw, so much howdy,
Like-
so much wiki Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. That's the kind of league we're gonna have. This is beautiful. All sorts of beauty. Possibly the best opening ceremony we've ever had. Possibly the best host environment we've ever had. Hashtag no bias. In terms of
the harmonica.
The harmonica. Beautiful. Beautiful. The bluegrass. I'm surprised there's no one out there with like a washboard, little jug, play the spoons,
Tambourine.
play the saw.
Banjo.
You know, we had the banjo. Always in love. How has a Snowy official not seen this? Snowy, you were in it. You were there just now, watching this live. I mean, wouldn't surprise me if the Snowballs did, were asleep during the event, because they definitely appeared so.
Who needs to wake up, Games are better than reality.
Not I. All right, we rolling. Even this, even the fade in. Look, 4 seconds, brand new record before I pause. The hype, the aura, as the Utes say. Pesky, you're a child. What is it? Aura farming?
What do you mean?
You're a child.
No, I do not associate with Gen Alpha. I am
that is
Z.
tough. Exactly.
I do not
you're Utes.
claim to know any of this brain rot language.
I just got interrupted by a scam call.
That's crazy. You should have been like, Cobalt Incorporated. You want our former pain and suffering?
No, it was we're going with your TV service. Shut up.
The only TV service I need are marbles. Look,
Yes.
the tumbleweeds. The tumbleweeds.
The
all we need
Weeds
is
don't
the
come.
woo woo woo. Wah wah wah. amazing. And then the band. And then immediately cuts to the band. There's all. This is already peak. This is already peak.
Cute. The hats.
And then you get to the band. The hats.
The harmonica.
They,
The one harmonica player doing all
that
the
harmonica
parts
solo.
and
No,
stuff.
they were in it. They were feeling it. They were in the zone.
Oh,
They
the
didn't
blocks,
have
the
to go
blocks.
that hard, but they did it for us.
They did it for us, just like Mario Kart World.
Harmonica marble for Mario Kart World, please.
Be real.
Look at this. See, this is how I know that Shining Swarm is terrible. Even the band that they hired for the opening ceremony is better than the Shining Swarm. Look
Rate's
at
better, too.
this. I need this. I need to go to one of these concerts. I would pay
What do you
actual
think they're
money
called?
for a marble
Pioneers?
concert. Sorry, what was that?
What's this band name?
Band name?
What's
Yeah.
the band name? The Hootenannies?
Chat, what is this band's name? The Hootenannies? Ye and the Haws?
100-gallon hats.
100-gallon hats. Oh, and the Rangers.
10-ounce hat.
Ounce mentioned?
Real.
Big if true. Because Ounce somehow might just be the golden marble. Especially with funnels being the next event. I mean, can't get into event 2 without having talked about event 1. We ain't even through the opening ceremonies. We're talking about the Hootenannies.
Harmonica. The Hootenannies.
Love it. I also love how obnoxiously big their hats are. It's like that Doug Dimmadome meme where it just gets bigger and bigger.
Dimmadome.
Yeah, that's the band name. That's the band. It's Doug and the Dimmadomes.
The Dimmadomes. Valley.
Oh, there's Valley mentioned. I'm a
Shoutouts to
sucker for
Valley.
this full theme. They need to do album releases like how Minos had his.
Minos did.
Because I need this on loop. It is, oh my god. It's a harmonica coming in, right? Had the nice little guitar, and then hits you with the 12 string. That's steel.
I had a dream I played the harmonica.
Oh, the do-do-do-do. Banger. And then Old Betsy. Love him.
Old Betsy.
Why did Valley fall off the float? Valley fell off the float!
Oh no! Wait, Valley's not on the boat. That's it?
Yeah, there's no Valley.
Yeah, Valley fell off the float.
Oh no! Valley, no!
Valley died and went to Orlando.
Oh, fate worse than death.
He's an EBDB.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone was trying to hand him a rose or something, and he just fell off. Or maybe ran to it.
Where can I get one of these like tiny
God, they're still absolutely shredding that.
I do not
harmonica.
envy the amount of time it would have taken to even
also,
film the band.
Worth noting, it should be mascot and not host, because the hosts are the O'Rangers.
Old Betsy themselves is
Old Betsy. What's the name of the stadium?
Don't know yet.
FFIF. FFI now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but this is just old Betsy's backyard. Because people got to understand what the Wiki Wild Wild West Gym Rest Desperado Rough Rider No You Don't Want Nada. It's just land. It's just boundless. It really is. Just keep going until you run into a fence, and then there's a property. So yeah, old Betsy owns a state. It could be just her yard. Her yard has a state. That is the dream. I want a
Like
yard.
one of those backyard-
I want a
backyard
yard.
of
That
a
is the
football
dream.
stadium.
I want a stadium in my yard with
I
the
just
hoot
wanna be able to have a
nannies.
house.
Yeah, I'm
I
loving the
just
hoot
want to be able to own a
nannies.
house.
I'm a saloon stadium is what it's called. The O Ranch. The O Ranch dressing. The saloon goes hard.
Guys, a Speeders fan is a VIP for the Rangers ceremony.
Yeah, that's how it be. Look at this. We're finally getting into the team introductions. And guess who? Look at that.
Minnesota finally made the Marble League.
I have been waiting 3,224 days for that.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
Okay, we can do days. We can do a days calculator on this.
It's 3,224
Days without
No,
days
but
without Thunderbolt.
what happened 3,224 days before that? So
Oh,
Yeah, let me
Three-
pull up the day calculator.
so what is it?
3,224 days before
It's September what 6th?
9th.
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 Do you have the date tattooed on your arm or something?
No, I just
It just haunts
Nine.
you.
I just remembered that.
9.
No, I don't have a tattoo. It's a
3,000.
statistic.
224 days before
Was Monday, November 12th, 2007.
November 12th,
Okay.
2007 is equidistant.
I was like a year and 3 months old.
Don't say these words. How were you a year old in 2007? What
Because I was
what
born
do
in
you
August
mean
of
you missed
2006.
3 of Tom Brady's rings?
I still saw
What
the other
what do you
4.
mean you missed the first 2 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender? That was peak
Still
television.
haven't seen 'em.
What did
Real.
well that's your problem. The hell you mean you missed the premiere of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody?
Oh,
What you know about the Prindle
We have-
dog?
Ooh.
L ball knowledge
Would you like
out of
Adam?
this one. So
we gotta culture you up.
oh yeah, I was there for the world premiere of Wildcats in 2011. So
yeah, so was I. Who we got? Joy
No,
Valley,
you fell off.
the
you fell off
goat.
the float.
it's the guy who died in the opening.
Yeah,
ceremony.
Valley,
wondered
Valley.
where
Thank
I've
you
been.
for joining us. Why did you fall off the float?
Ow.
Yeah, like genuine concern out of this.
Genuine concern. I'm not there. I'm working from home, you guys.
That's fair.
Mhm.
That is good. That
Mhm.
fits in.
Do you know how much it costs to go to Orlando in this economy? Come on.
You think your company would pay for airfare?
Right? Right?
I paid the company $250.
I guess
can't
they
believe
do
that.
need
and
someone.
you got to be there.
They do.
Yeah,
all-
they
and-
flew me out.
In all seriousness, Yella forgot to put my marble there.
That's crazy.
That's
Imagine doing all the
Oh,
hard
so they
work with the graphics and you just get forgotten.
That's
The
funny.
jungle jumped.
Valley out here with the 2017 jumpers. No, I like that. I like that you're working from home. Thank you, Valley.
The canon reason is I'm working from home, but I'll be there for the closing ceremony.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's go. So
I
they'll
scrounged up.
find.
Huh?
Yeah. Nothing. You go ahead.
I scrounged up the money. I'll be able to make it whenever the closing ceremony drops. I'll be there, so you can see me. Maybe we're gonna have a Valley cam. Who knows?
Oh, who knows? Does he know? Does he know? Look at this.
I
You
don't know.
joined us. We are halfway through
You are
team
halfway through the
introductions.
video.
No, not even the video. Halfway through the team introductions.
Opening
Hell
ceremony.
yeah. You
we're
are at the
teams in.
DL.
We're 2 teams in.
Okay. These opening ceremony graphics cook like they go hard.
These cook.
But
Yeah.
however, comma, I am disappointed in Yella for literally filming the marbles like dead center. I cannot put the graphic in the bottom right the way I did for every single team after the Green Ducks.
Also,
Putting it on the bottom left means that I would have to cut off part of the Jacks and the Balls of Chaos and the other ones.
also,
Yes.
they were introduced in alphabetical order, which is kind of
I don't-
interesting,
I don't like it.
and not like qualifying order.
It should be in. Yeah, it should be qualifying order.
It should be qualifying order.
And then the auto
Yeah, sure.
qualify it. But we still get to see the teams, and we get to see the Cobalts. Look at that! Look at that!
That's so pretty.
Of course they make a K.
So
course
so
they
what
make a
we're
K.
saying,
Minnesota made the Marble League.
what we're saying is literally half of Pesky's lifetime ago
Damn.
was the last time the Cobalts were in.
It was
the
no.
league.
The last time the Cobalts were in the Marble League, I was still in Romania.
Romania mentioned.
Wait, to put it in perspective, the amount of time that
Royal.
the Cobalts qualified in days was November 12th, 2007.
Goat stuff. And there we go. Oh,
Yeah, boo,
there we go. This
boo,
sums up
boo.
the
And
limers
limers.
right here.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Where's the? I need the thing.
The limers.
There it
The
is.
limers, yeah.
Oh,
I like how the Oceanics didn't try. They're like, we didn't plan to be this far.
I guess we'll do an M.
Yeah, just an M. I guess it's a wave. I don't know.
The Oceanics were too busy thinking locking in.
Yes, same with the speeders.
Yeah, no time for silly dances.
Snowballs at least formed the ball, and then little
That Team Galactic colors
And then
scheme.
Team Momo.
Ooh, so hot. with that Team Galactic
You guys
colors.
are lucky that Team Momo is the last alphabetical game.
Yeah, actually. Imagine if Team Plasma qualified.
Ew.
Or the Thunderbolts. Or
Or
God
the-
forbid
or-
the
or-
Turtle Sliders.
Or the Turtle Sliders.
God
the
forbid.
Wolfpack.
They would have been last in the order, which would have been awful.
Or the Wolfpack.
Yeah. Would have liked the Wolfpack. Really wanted the
That's
Wolfpack.
awful.
And there we go. Valley.
Do they know?
Do they know? Do they set up two giant orange marbles? And then
It's the
a
it's the
cactus
big
that is
boys.
longer than it is wide.
I just realized.
Look,
it.
I'm
Like,
just saying, if
do
you're
they-
brave enough.
Oh, wait, you should go
So
back and
that's
see
why they're
Mellow-
called-
Go back and
so
see
that-
Mellow Yellow. Go back and see Mellow Yellow.
So that's
Well,
why they're
Mellow
called
Yellow is an
pricks.
M and a Y. Okay, that's just
Yeah, but look at the Y.
that's just how letters are shaped when you have
you only
five
have 5
marbles to
pixels.
shape them.
The Y does look
That's a
particularly
reach. That is a reach to insinuate the Y looks like a something or another. That's a reach.
It
This
sure-
is just
look,
you
listen,
open
they
your
wanted
eyes.
to
You don't
show
even
it.
have to squint.
Look, listen. Yellow wanted to show off his cactus, okay?
Look,
No, here, I'll go show off my
Anything-
cactus. It's fun.
Don't say these words, Pesky.
look.
Fish
look,
Fish
I'm not
react
joking,
as
it's a tall
pesky.
cactus.
Green Ducks had the big duck. Now the Rangers have the cactus because we know they're pricks.
was
There
like,
we go.
anything can look phallic or yonic if you try hard enough.
Yeah. I mean,
I
come
don't
on,
know.
marbles are ball
This
shaped.
is
Where's
doing
the, like, the
90%
joke is
of the
obvious.
work for us. You gotta understand.
Also, Reiko being the cheerleader. It's funny.
Yeah, that is Rango.
Maybe those are just his particularly furry pets.
They're
I'm
his
so
children.
glad
I'm
that
talking
sentence
about
ended
Bessie
with
again.
His
pets.
very
So
his very
glad,
hairy children.
given the conversation literally 30 seconds before that.
Hey,
What?
welcome back to the norm where
Good night,
where
everybody.
the stream gets unbelievably uncomfortable. Also, hey, go back to that star.
Yeah, no, we're gonna
crowd
see
for a
it.
second
We're
there.
gonna see it a billion times.
Oh, yeah, we're
Taco
gonna
star.
see it again, but I'm gonna ruin it for you.
No, oh well, I know what you're gonna say. There's Kevin the
Yolo,
GOAT.
Vinny Diolo is my goat.
Kevin Morrison did a banger job,
He did. Can you?
as always.
The
I really
orchestra
should
is
ask him
slaying.
I really should ask him to release the single.
Phasers, as soon as they fire Smokey, don't qualify, and Smokey immediately goes and qualifies with an entire different team.
It's
For
very
the
funny.
Cobalts. The
Yeah.
Cobalts.
Smokey was
Okay,
not
now
the problem.
Smokey has to go to the turtle sliders.
Let's go.
No, Smokey has to
Please.
go to the Thunderbolts.
Please.
Revive our dead
No,
ass.
we can keep
Yeah,
them.
who?
We can, no, I want to keep them.
I
God,
don't think
that-
they're going.
I
I
wanna
don't think
keep
they're
them.
going anywhere.
What's
Good.
a coach that just
Good.
absolutely resurrects franchises? Phil Jackson.
Sean Payton.
Phil Jackson.
Oh my God!
Shut-
Turtle
shut-
sliders are gonna get Christian Horner.
Oh, no.
Better not.
No.
Don't even know who that is.
Sean Payton.
No, they're gonna get Matteo Bernardo.
I keep thinking of
Mattia
Christian
Binotto is
Ponder.
actually a good technical mind. He's just
Oh,
not good
he-
as a
he-
team principal.
Bro, no, he did it. He did the technical brilliance of putting it, of doing the F1 movie of taking the team in last place in the standings and getting them a podium.
Yep.
Something.
So
something-
Maybe
Actually-
maybe the F1 movie wasn't
Football.
crazy. Maybe it wasn't outlandish.
I'm
Maybe we're
just
all
in love
living
with
in
the
Matrix.
rootin' tootin'est cowboys around here.
Also the
I like his beard.
the old prospector with the beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So this introduces a whole bunch of questions, because we see marbles with hair and beards and facial hair.
Oh
Does
God.
this mean that all the JMR athletes are bald?
Bald! Bald!
We see no. I mean, there would have to be hair, right?
Well,
Oh, listen, all of you people who like do
Helmets,
drawings of
helmets.
marbles as humans, you now have to make them bald.
They
all
could
of
be
them.
wearing helmets.
It's the
yeah,
valid
helmets. There we
proclamation.
go.
All marbles
Helmet.
are
They
bald.
could be okay, fine. They could be wearing helmets, but that doesn't explain how they're the same size as the marbles in the stands. Are the marbles in the stands wearing helmets?
No, they're bald.
Hats.
The marbles in the stands are bald.
No,
Also,
no, it's like
the cat's
no, to
eyes.
get
The
admission-
cat's eyes are clear. The cat's eyes are clear.
Look.
They would have like the helmet cannot be clear because then you would see hair. Look, I'm just saying.
Our
their magic helmet.
You have to make them all bald now.
Magic helmet.
magic helmet. They're marbles.
Magic
marbles.
helmet.
The other
They're-
Mimo is bald. No.
Oh,
I
that's
will
a
redo
Momo
my
attack.
drawings of the kobolds, but all of them are bald.
Just no,
Do
no.
it.
Do a team Momo drawing of them all bald and just Team Momo.
Yes,
guys,
Robert,
Like
because-
this is canon.
I mean
Women can be bald also.
I do
And there's nothing wrong
love
with that.
the stylization where it's a human body but just a giant marble head.
way the- Yeah.
Oh, the way that Eve does it.
Yeah, Evie.
Evie, sorry.
Evie's so cool.
Yeah. Eevee and Lil Bakuwana, I think.
Bacchanal. Back now.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, no.
Where's Roldo?
Where is Raldo? What does the sheriff star say? He might be at the wrong event.
As Roldo does.
Dummy. Stupid.
All right.
Stupid.
Look at this. We got marbles. We're doing it.
Scribe.
We're doing
Shout out
it.
to our sponsors.
We have marbles. So are you?
So many. Okay, stop.
Yeah. Are you going to talk about the fact that
Yeah,
because there's an
it's-
even
it's-
number?
It's asymmetrical.
There's
it
an
is asymmetrical.
Yeah. There's an
Yeah.
even number.
It could have been made symmetrical, but it's asymmetrical. It could have been made symmetrical, but they didn't make it symmetrical.
Made reference.
Made reference. Because of this, the Rangers will now finish 16th, and they will have to wear the maid dress. Also, look at the
Based.
bottom of the star. Like it is.
It's
horrendously
like
uneven.
and I got that it's an even number of columns, so you can't have an odd symmetry and have it work. But I love it. It's a great start.
Just give the tip like 2 marbles instead of 1.
Would that work? But then you have like a very wonky star.
No.
Might not work. I like it.
It worked. It. You only have to look at it hard
Yeah.
It work.
in order to realize.
You only have to like really.
You gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
This is all the fault of the taco fans.
Who's the team in the brilliant orange? It's Taco.
Keto.
Nothing rhymes with orange. It's Taco. Look, there's
or Nana.
there is a
nothing
swing
random,
wave
orange
event
with you,
in this
unless you-
video about the swing wave event. I promise you. I wasn't expecting this to be all 4 teams. Well, not all 4 teams, but
Huh?
14
There I am!
heat.
I'm there. There's me. I'm in this picture.
Is that you?
That's me.
Is that actually you?
Yeah.
Wait, that's actually you. You got front row seats. You
that's
didn't
me.
invite me.
Sorry.
Well, did you
I
pay
wasn't allowed a plus
$250?
one. I wasn't allowed a +1.
Dino,
You,
did you
you know,
pay
I didn't.
$250?
I didn't.
You should have sponsored the Prockets. The Prockets have no sponsor.
Dang. Sucks to be them.
Anyway, I love the water cooler
no,
bottle
anyway.
that they have.
Yeah, the water cooler ball is.
The
Oh my
Delta
god,
Ru-
water cooler, no! No!
the Delta the Delta Rune water
No.
cooler. Boopy.
Huh?
Oh. It's the water kisser.
Anyway, test teams.
Test
Woo!
teams. So
I love the test teams.
I'll just put a poll up because it's been a half hour talking about a 10-minute event. How we liking the format change for Swing Wave?
Hot take,
Uh,
I like it more.
Consider never
I don't
doing
like
it
it.
again.
We
Consider
got
considering
love
Bring this
it.
event back again.
We got
Consider
hate
selling
it.
the swing wave to me.
It's more physical.
Event always.
I
like how-
don't like that it's a
stinks.
heat event.
It just feels more random than it already is. Like,
And
swing wave, like that's a you actually
Midnight
have to
Wisp.
strategize.
Love it, hate it.
Wait,
Doesn't
I
matter
don't
what
like
you
that
do.
it's,
The event is just gonna be or Midnight Wisps, because with the purchase that the Swing Wave track is, you gotta use it many times over to justify its existence, and
This is why hyper specialized events are hard to do.
and it's there's only so much you can do to shake it up, because having a 4 marble 2 teams
I saw something very interesting on the whatever server. Yume posted a little graphic showing the two teams coming from opposite sides. So it's basically swing wave, but make it collision instead.
Swing Wave collision.
But so getting as far into the other team's side as possible gives you more points, but you still have catch basins.
Ooh.
It's an interesting
Ooh.
idea.
Fully redo the
I
track
wonder
for
how
that.
that would
I don't
work.
think so.
I wonder
I don't
how
think
that
so,
would
'cause
work if
because
the ramps are also there. Maybe just have the starting gates raised up so you can't reach
maybe.
from the going the opposite way you go into the catch basin, because there's only so many times you can run the exact same thing, 2 teams of 4, 2 teams of 5, before it just gets repetitive and everyone who isn't already dreading this event starts to dread this event. So it makes sense that this change was happening. 4 teams is already chaos. I love the fact that it was a heat event. I thought it was going to be
Yeah, I don't.
I thought it was going to be everyone runs 2 with 4 teams, kind of like block pushing. Although block pushing, I believe, is 4 runs, top 2 added together is your score. Unless you're the hazers, in which you can just set it out. But I was thinking this was going to be 2 runs, add the scores together, there you go. But having it be heat event, 1 run, boom, group stage done, then the semis, then the final. Love it. Absolutely love the change. Well, yeah,
I liked it.
You
I
can
like
keep
it with 4 teams.
I
I would
honestly
just rather
didn't like
never
it with
see
4
this event
teams.
ever again.
I didn't like it with 4 teams. I would much rather prefer 2 teams. But having 4 teams
Makes it go by faster.
the group stage only makes sense. Having
Greg
4 teams in.
said huckleberries.
Huckleberries. Did he
I'm
say?
your
Can we get
Huckleberry.
Grogwoods mentioning?
I'm Greg Woods. Always a thrill to watch the
He said
opening
Huck-
ceremony.
he said
before the
huckleberries
thick
and
of
flaming
competition
cherries.
begins.
Grape
Huckleberries.
shots are
If
Italian.
I had a nickel for every time a custom comp team made the Marble League.
Let's go.
I mean, you'd still only have 1 nickel because they're only
3
test
nickels.
teams.
So the only gripe I do have is there wasn't a whole lot of like cool down between the opening ceremonies and the actual event, because Greg was still like, "Whoa, the opening ceremonies were hype," and then here's the event. Oh, geez.
Greg
oh
was
man.
talking at like 7,000 words per minute. Like he was like, "Welcome everybody to the opening."
this
Like,
opening
he was
event,
like going crazy. I'm like,
the
"Calm
swing
down, Greg."
wave.
Jeez.
Well, I can't calm him down. I got the
0
Huckleberry.
days.
Balls of flaming cherries. Lol, check them.
Don't say that. Do not
Yes,
say that.
No, this is what we're
Why?
calling them
Check
now.
them?
Do not say
What
that.
is it? Balls of flame or balls of flaming cherries?
Do not say balls
balls
of
of
flame.
flaming
They do
cherries.
not exist. They do not exist.
Lol, check
Balls of
them.
flame, check 'em.
Lol, check them.
Lol,
Average
Checo.
majestic. melon
Majestic
performance.
melons. I mean,
What's their best finish in the QML?
not saying it.
Did they qualify last season? I don't think they did. No, they
They
didn't.
did not. Nope.
They-
All right, here we go. Look, we got more.
Here, let me.
This is such
They finished 5th in the B division.
a
Yeah,
hyped
they're bozos.
league. This is probably gonna be the most cutthroat league because
And the Cobalts.
it's got so many good teams and the Cobalts. We have 3 champions
And the
and a
Limers.
bronze medalist. And Taco leading the charge.
Oh.
Love it.
Majestic Melon's best performance, 8th in season 4, Pesky.
And Taco
Yep.
lands it in the 10.
Everybody, it is a party of 5. And
It-
surprisingly, not a single galactic member ended up in 5.
I know.
Haha.
We got
Funny.
3.
That's a lot of orange and
We
yellow
got 3
marbles.
O's and 3 mellow yellows, all alternating. Orange, yellow, orange, yellow, orange, yellow.
Taco got the 10.
Yeah, Taco the GOAT. Sorry I ever doubted you, Taco.
also did start. in
I
the
am
first
going to
position,
doubt
so-
you following one poor performance.
Still lost to the Wisps, but you know.
I mean, top 2 advancing. That's what I didn't see coming.
Let's go through the prediction.
No, the
Oh,
predictions.
Lord. Oh God.
Let
no.
us. Can we agree that we never make predictions again? We are gonna make
No.
predictions.
Do not let them cook again.
Who cooking? We burning the house down with these. Here, okay. This is
Ellie nearly got a point in predictions. I don't think a
Thi-
single
this
other
is
person got
hilarious.
A single point.
what the balls of chaos do is absolutely hilarious. Add to the low light reel
Point and
this. This is setting
Almost.
the tone. There's so much RNG. That's another thing why people don't like swing wave. I'm not particularly fond of using swing wave as a metric for a team's performance, especially with how the Oceanics do in this. But to set the tone,
I mean, it is the waves, so.
hold on, we have a soundboard.
You have a soundboard?
Let's go gambling.
That's crazy.
But to set the tone, Balls of Chaos absolutely out here with an instant classic fail. Did-
9.
9! Look, what? Be Kyrie, I need it framed! This is amazing. Grog
we
Woods,
need to
get
go
on
frame,
this.
We need to go frame by frame with this
We
one.
we need Grog Woods.
I have the
Yeah.
soundboard on.
From there.
Oh, the one.
Cobalt.
Wow,
Someone.
wow.
Balls of chaos.
So one block ends up in 4, one ends up in 5, and then
One leaves the track
they suck at
entirely,
marbles,
and then
don't
2 of them go in the basin.
Balls of chaos.
oh yeah, no, and one drops. One
That
just
is
dies.
trash.
One of them
So
just-
so what
one of them
happens
just-
They
here?
suck at marble racing, don't they?
Oh, they got clacked. They got hit by a Momo marble. They got hit by Mimo.
It was right at the gate. They didn't even make it that far.
Oceanics.
They go,
Cobalt.
what? Yeah, they land
yeah,
on
no, they go
top
by-
of
Oh, no,
a
yeah,
Momo.
It landed on top of another mark.
Yeah,
they
they
land
get
on
air
top of-
here.
Launched
They
there.
get some air. Teammate bonks some. Just gotta
Mimo takes
send
the
it.
prisoners.
They land on a Momo.
On
Get
top.
bonked, so they're already. Oh, the brothers floating in the air. And then
Can we agree that that Balls of Chaos marble is anarchy?
why? Why anarchy out of all?
It seems
Because
more of a
anarchy is
disarray
incompetent.
Are they
Thing.
though?
It seems more like a disarray thing.
Just look at season 5 of Barbie One.
I'm not looking at any season.
or
of Marvel.
season 1 of Barbie Low.
I'm gonna say disarray. It sounds like a disarray.
I mean,
thing to do.
disarray is also incompetent, so I'll take it.
I feel like anarchy
Didn't
would.
disarray score?
I feel like anarchy would have been the one of the ones to get points. Actually,
The Bog don't play to win; they play to entertain.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That
They,
sums
they,
up.
they are the Washington Generals. They exist only to lose to the Harlem Globetrotters.
Balls
They're
of
the stat pad. They're the pad. They're the
Balls of
stat
chaos.
pad. They're the
and
team that everybody pads their
T-Momo.
stats on. Having it straight.
Love Team Up.
I thought that was the Limers.
Also,
Sorry,
the
I thought that was the Thunderbolts.
True.
Thunderbolts aren't even good at entertaining.
I know.
Damn.
We're just sad.
See, Balls of Chaos out here. Peak hilarity. And
Balls of
then
Chaos
Momo getting
Country.
point. Look at this.
Right.
Look at this. 32. Okay. Not enough to get at the group stage. But you're not the Balls of Chaos. So how about it, the Kobolds with Marble League points?
Woo!
Let's go.
Not last,
He
baby.
who. He who. Hitting my mic stand. All
We're gonna celebrate every single Cobalt sport like they won the title or something.
Pretty much. That is pretty much how the season's gonna go. Although, the stream did start off. First comment. Cobalt's winning it all. So,
Ooh, bold.
bold takes.
Bold like the marbles.
Bald takes. Yeah, Tarako beat the entirety of the Balls of Chaos.
Yes.
That is king stuff. Goat behavior. Balls of Chaos stink.
Taco out here.
It's really
Carrying.
going to be the year the Balls of Chaos beat their own record. We're going for the perfect 0.
Anyway, you can almost not see this. Is this the Is this the
Yeah,
first
this is the
time
one with the
ever
snowballs.
did the swing?
I knew the snowballs were in this heat because you could only see 3 teams.
Is this the first time the snowballs ever did swing wave? No, they did it in 2023, I think, as well.
Probably. Oh, so
Well, they got lost in the sauce. They finished
so
15th anyway, so who
Oceanics
cares?
and Team Momo finish on an overall podium. Cobalts are just happy to be here. Balls of Chaos are the Balls of Chaos. Some deskless.
Only 3 teams.
But
in this
all
league have yet
these
to
teams
podium
have
before.
been on the final podium. Somehow, the Snowballs.
All these teams have finished second in a Marble League before.
It is 3
Matthews, what are you
solid
doing?
teams in the Snowballs. And then so
Marble.
many in the 2.
I
That's
would
what...
like to point out that the Limers are ahead of the Raspberry Racers in the overall standings.
Hate it.
Love it. Love it.
You hate to see it.
I
Oh
love
my
to see
god,
it.
I've been muted for like
I thought
10 minutes.
I thought you were a Razzie fan. I
Oh,
thought you
Uh,
you're supposed to
I-
destroy the Sith, not join them.
I was a Razzies fan until a certain server.
understandable.
them
Have a
unlike them.
nice day.
That's all I'm gonna say. A certain server.
Possum, I'm not sure if you were here for the he who, because we did
I
talk
was.
about the Cobalts.
I
And we're-
was muted because my teammate's thing is loud, but I was
Ah.
muted for like 10 minutes. Gosh darn it.
He who.
I was basically
He
saying,
who.
I also said, he who, he who. Oh,
We need to make He Who soundboard bite.
real.
What is
Real.
this comment? Likers got hoed this event.
What?
I don't know.
Wait,
What?
Daniel,
Why-
That's what the
Wait,
comment
wait,
says.
Good hope this thing.
Likers
got
got
hoed this
hoed
event.
this event.
Oh my god, you need to
Speaking
pin it,
of the
pin it,
Likers, here we go.
Pin that.
I was just
3
just
more
saying that-
teams who have showed up on an overall podium, and the Limers.
Yes, it's pinned.
And Grime Lime. So Greg did a shout out because there's shout outs to sponsors all over this, but there is no toy brand announcement. He made a shout out
No.
to
God.
Grime Lime. I thought Grime Lime was the coach.
Yellow's Marble Runs is excited to announce the
Me.
launch of our toy brand.
soon it'll be Yellow's Mob
Um,
Runs is excited to announce me.
I'm pretty sure it's Elime now.
Yeah.
So when we talking about the Limers getting hosed, the Limers got solid.
They got hoed this event.
They got one marble beating the Balls of Chaos, so you are off
They
to a
got
good
hoed this
start.
event.
And I guess it is
The
because
The
of
Limers-
blackjacks
the
and
Limers only
pinkies.
failed because their opponents were just abashed. So
Slightly
Also-
better.
Yeah,
better.
no, this is the Limers found themselves in the
Cobalt
middle of a
beat the
dream
Speeders.
blunt rotation, but they are the Limers. That's the thing.
Uh-huh.
That is the thing with the
You know
group
what-
stage. Don't matter how good you are, you have to beat your group. That's why I really love these heat events. You just gotta get good. Just gotta
If
get
you
good.
went
And I know
back-
that's a
if you
tall.
went
I
back
know that is
5
a
years,
tall
it would be the
task
group of-
to ask out of the
God.
likers. So maybe if you don't want to get hoed in an evang, get good.
Yeah, I also was trying to say while I was muted was saying I would love for the Cobalts to win, but like it's not gonna happen. I'd love it if they did, if they won the league.
The Speed Wers got hogue this event.
No, I love the Speeders dead last. Lol, Speeders lost to the Limers.
Speeders lost to the Cobalts.
Limers.
Clearly, we know who the better team
Who's
is.
the team in the brilliant blue? It's the Cobalts.
Anyway,
Beating the
guys,
Speeders in the Marble League. They're the Cobalts. Has that ever happened?
Apology video to
Have
make.
the Speeders, have the Cobalts ever been higher than the Speeders in the Marble League? Because there's only
Let's
one other
see.
time.
And the
Let's check 2016.
in the overall standings, I don't think so.
God, that is sad. So this is the first time ever. For the first time in forever.
I can confirm. The
Cobalts
closest
are
the
better
Cobalts
than the
got to
Speeders.
Okay, the closest they got to the Speeders, event 1 of 2016 balancing.
Don't-
Speeders finished 5th, Cobalts finished 6th.
Jesus Christ.
That's the closest they ever got to, to
Wow.
beating the Speeders.
The Speeders were
They own
1
us
point ahead
at
of the
this moment.
Cobalts. God, also shout out Balls of Chaos. I think their video is gonna be the next one I make. Cause guess how many
Balls of
points
Chaos?
the
No,
Balls
what-
of
but
Chaos.
What about the Minty Maniacs?
Yeah, what about
Guess how many points the Balls of Chaos had after 2 events in 2016
Minus
without
3.
looking at the chart.
-3? -3.
Okay, yeah. -3 points in 2 events the Balls of Chaos had. You know, that would have been a
Really says
D
a
and
lot
Q.
about life.
2016, you leave the track, that would have been a D and Q. Or a disqualification, not a D and Q. Just
Really
a
says a lot
DQ.
about society.
It says that the JMR was poorly scored in the ye olde days, and literally half of Pesky's lifetime ago. The Marble League
They
was
were
not
working it out.
scored that great.
The Thunderbolts were so close.
Yeah, half your lifetime ago.
Where are the Thunderbolts now?
Who?
Who?
Where?
Exactly.
Wait, who? I'm.
Insert number of years of pain here.
This was insane though. The true tie. 1
Yeah.
6, 1 7, 2 9s, and a 10 for each. So we can actually see this happen. We can actually see the Pinkies and the Jacks shake up that way. That is
Yeah.
incredible.
Blackjack's actually being competent. What?
Imagine making the league after getting bailed out of relegation.
Imagine there's no heaven.
It's easy if you try. Blackjack. And hey, look at that. We're halfway through the event. It's been an hour. We're halfway through the event. Still no Raldo in sight. And the Balls of Chaos. This is hilarious. And look at that. The Cobalts beat Mellow Yellow off a tiebreak. Because they had 1-7.
Yes.
Mellow Yellow had 3 5s.
Okay, when was the last time the Cobalts were ahead of Mellow Yellow in the standings?
I think they should have gone poker with this. Because Mellow Yellow got 3 of a kind. Cobalt's got 9 high junk. Just saying.
That's not how scoring works.
And
Diamond.
I'm saying it could be how it works. Maybe when the Blackjacks host.
Okay, never mind. The Cobalts were never ahead of Mellow Yellow. either. So this is
Let's
they're breaking new
go.
ground.
He
They're
who.
breaking new ground.
He who.
They've never been ahead of the Razzies. They've never been ahead of Mellow Yellow.
They've never
wait,
never
have they
been in the league at the same time as the Razzies.
Yeah, so it counts. They have been ahead of the Balls of Chaos. So they're breaking new ground. Have they been ahead of? They have been ahead of Galactic.
I just had to leave real quick,
Yeah,
but I'm back. My manager called.
Yeah, they've
truck
been
is
ahead of the
fixed.
Ongers, not today, because the Cobalt sticking to form. They're the best of the worst teams.
Yep.
They can get as high as 9th, and like really as low as 12th.
They're really not great at heat events.
Nope. But they're really great at being the first ones out. It's not like the Balls of Chaos. I mean, even the snowballs down here, that's some pain. 2 2s. Rough stuff. But Balls of Chaos, absolute lolcow run.
They got 9
9
points.
9 points.
Let me post the video.
But look at these graphics. Goated stuff. Whoever worked on these graphics, absolutely beautiful.
I'm sure he's very handsome.
I'm sure he is.
I'm
sure
And
they
doesn't have a problem with procrastination.
No,
And
never.
He
Could
and
be
anger
any one of
management.
us.
Yeah.
It could be any one of us.
I'm
It
sure
could be
he's a
in this
very
very
calm
room.
individual who doesn't get angry at people who
I
rat
don't think it's me,
him
guys.
out.
I don't think it's me.
All right, look at this.
Anyway, semifinal, yippee!
Ducks,
Look at the
Momos,
size
Blackjacks,
of the
Swiss,
and the Ducks
all
compared to the-
podium teams before, which is only gonna get longer as more leagues happen. You get more chances for every team to get on the podium eventually. I mean, Sig
Only in the
Cobalts
upper
weren't
stars.
gonna
Teams are
qualify
currently in the
till the
league.
2040s, and here we go.
I don't know. There's a typo. Team Momo should not be fourth.
Yeah,
There's something
I
going
noticed
on
that
there.
too. Momo should be like no.
I'm
They
gonna
should
talk
just
to the graphic designer about
they should
this.
just have
What an asshole
all
that guy.
all of the medals, all the medals. Not
Yeah,
even all the golds, all the medals.
Yeah. Made ball simpers when Team Momo doesn't win. Listen,
We turn into
we
the
can become as
yeah.
we cosplay Speeders fans.
We cosplay Speeders. Oh my god, the Speeders didn't win qualifiers. Burn it down. We clinched after 3 events, but we didn't try when we didn't need to try because we were already
I think
clinched.
it's time for
Get rid of the coach.
yeah.
Roster
Fire that
change
coach.
when.
Wait, we need the copy pasta.
Does anyone
this copy
remember
pasta?
Egyptian femboys? That copy pasta?
No. The on top of so many painful fourth place finishes in this year's Marble League, so many darn times we missed the podium. You decided to put these marbles up for the third to last and penultimate events.
I got it.
Pain.
Let me find it. Wide eye. Why? Really?
When the
Above
midnight
us, oh,
wisps get ahead of you. Well, the midnight wisps just brought in
Please
an
stand up.
entire new roster. Okay,
The Midnight Wisps locked in.
they
If I
logged
posted
in.
this the chat,
We have Amaya and Twyla and Eve and the fourth one and Wispy.
Evane. And the fourth one.
Evane.
Guys, I did the funny.
Absolute
9.
9.
let's go.
That's a sound. Is that on ours now? Is that in the
That's
server?
ours. Yeah.
That's ours.
Nine.
Yep.
Well, get ready.
They suck at marble racing, don't they?
We're ready for us to spam this whenever a 9 happens.
I can hear the
Nine,
wooden
nine,
bear
nine.
Chat, I
waltz.
want to see only 9s in chat.
I can hear the wooden bear waltz. The SpongeBob. Bwop, 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 wow, wow, wow. I'm pretty sure I do have the raw audio somewhere, so I could upload a clean 9. Because that's the jumpers.
The music behind it is funny.
the music is funnier.
The music
9.
makes it funnier.
Every time I hear the F1 podium music, I just hear your Oceanics.
Nine. 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 Nine.
I can't spam it. There's a problem. I can't spam the 9.
Nine. Nine. Nine.
Nine.
No.
Yeah, actually, can we
Nine.
shorten it? Shorten the clip so
Here,
there's not the
here,
gap.
let
It's just
me-
9.
Nine. Nine.
This is why you watch
Archeo.
these streams.
For
I
9.
cannot shorten it. And here, I'll delete it and then I'll.
Nine.
Yeah, see Momo better than all these teams, which is all that matters. But the Wisps with their K-pop idol group and Wispy, they absolutely
Whatever.
cooking. I'm excited to see how the Wisps do. Oh, here we go. Oh, another.
1
So-
hour of silence.
so the top
broken by-
8. What you're saying is the
9.
top 8 have been on a overall podium before. You got the
Alright, I'm
O's, the
gonna
Pinkies, the B's,
Nine.
and the Oceanics somehow. Although Oceanics cooking.
Nine.
And again, that is
Nine.
the result of blowing up your entire roster. Thunderbolts.
We already did that.
Yeah,
that.
do it
It
again!
didn't work.
Do
Yeah,
it
do
again!
Do it again.
You're doing?
I'm
looking.
mentioning that in the DNQ teams video. So if y'all want a sneak preview of the gist, the only time you blew up your roster was the roster that gave you an overall podium. So
I mean, if you think about it, you could have the same argument for the Oceanics, the Midnight Wisp.
no.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
They needed
They
that
were
change.
bad when they were doing.
Exactly.
They needed the change.
They needed that change. Thunderbolts have been bad with the current core. Ain't doing nothing. Gotta blow it up. Get Shador Sanders out there. Get Waspy.
Hey, maybe.
Waspy.
You think? I'm sure Deshaun Watson wants to play for somewhere.
Hell no. No.
Okay.
Fish react
with,
that.
Stop with the 9 already. No, we can spam as many 9s as we want. Get them, boys.
I'm saying that it would be bad.
Oh, boys. The Disney anime villain.
I'm sure Nathaniel Hackett could.
Nathaniel Hackett,
Use a job.
coach. Get Russell Wilson out there.
Yeah, get Russell
Thunderbolts. Let's
Christian
ride.
Horner.
Wilson.
Christian Horner.
Let's ride. Look at Taco landing another 10. Absolute GOAT behavior.
Taco carry.
Absolute king. Taco been carrying. Sorry, Taco, I was not familiar with your game. And the Pinkies
That's a
and the
good.
Bees.
That's a good naming scheme.
This is a good heat. The Bees kind of floundered.
If
in this
anything, I
one.
would probably keep like Thunder.
Yeah.
Replace Supercell for Thunder.
Yo, here we go. We're making it to the finals. We're making it to the finals in the event. a 10-minute video. We're an hour in.
Enjoy,
And
'cause this is the
Royal.
last time they'll be back.
Hey, but an hour spent
God,
is
I
an
love
hour,
these
an hour enjoyed
signs.
is not an hour wasted.
These
Yeah.
signs get better every year. Got the whole throwback logo. This is the
Everyone
best
just throwing
logo
up their shirts in
I
the
think
crowd.
ever. Yeah, the shirt cutouts. I mean, I don't think it's the weirdest thing.
Ducky, what are you doing?
Oh,
What?
Taco almost
Ducky-
got it. Yeah, Ducky sold. Taco almost there. What happened? Taco!
Oh,
Like,
they hit. They're the one
The,
who hit.
the
Ducky.
angles keep changing. I think it was something out at the beginning. Slow them down. Didn't
They
get
hit-
into
they
10.
hit Ducky around the 3.
That.
Midnight Wisps.
Did that save the Wisps? So Oceanics, despite, oh, they got 3 9, 2 9s, 2 9s.
Stay with me.
9. But look at that, O Rangers. Really, it was Taco and company.
9.
Taco and the quesadillas, by the way, the rest of the team absolutely folded. Taco carried. Thank you, Taco. We got the...
A fun stat: the Rangers become the first ever host team to podium in the first event.
Let's go!
It's gonna be their last. It's gonna be their last podium this year.
It's gonna be their last ever podium.
Damn.
Yeah.
They sold their soul to the devil just to get one podium in their host season.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait,
Not
who would win?
Oceanics
Wait.
got some good things lined up.
Can we get Johnny in this Marble League?
John, we're gonna get John Marble.
John Marble.
Johnny from Devil Went Down.
Johnny.
He's a fiddle player.
Johnny Manziel.
The best.
I
John
think
Johnny,
John
the best
Madden?
there's ever been.
John
fiddle
Madden,
player?
John Madden, John Madden.
Football.
Where are the crossroads behind the
Oceanics really cooked. Green Ducks, if they
Oceanics, where we at?
if they landed that second 10, they would have gotten a silver. And it would have pushed the O-Rangers out. But Green Ducks, Ducky sold. Fuzzy Duck, Ducky Fuzz sold. And then, where was this collision with Taco? We really don't
Go
see it
back
all.
to
We,
like the main footage.
we
Look,
gotta get
you'll
Grog
see it
Woods out
there.
on this.
The grogging.
Oh yeah, no, they caught air. They got air. None of their other runs,
Green Ducks
Comes in
which I
and
guess it
just-
was just 2 previous
wallops it.
wallops it.
And the Oceanics.
Yeah, they catch air.
Taco,
right off
Taco
the bat.
and the 2 hits Ducky here.
Oh yeah, no, it was whoever was running up front.
I love
Wait, for the
hyper-
Wiz.
It's probably
runs.
Goose. It's probably gonna be Goose. It's probably Goose. So it's
Whoever
Goose who got
ran up for
absolutely
the Wiz just shoves them, and that was what killed their momentum. And then that collision
walloped.
here
Oh, yeah.
kills their
Down
momentum.
they
Watch out! Watch out! Oh, KO.
Um,
For the
But
people's
really,
elbow down,
it
Goose.
doesn't do a whole lot in terms of standings. Just coulda, shoulda, woulda been in the 10, but
I mean, that collision single-handedly gave Goose all the momentum too.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It knocks the Green Ducks off of the podium. But in terms of the podium, we did get one more point. Wasn't gonna change that. Oceanics, Midnight Wisps. Midnight Wisps.
Midnight Wisps.
I guess the Ducks got held this event. too.
Midnight Wisps. Midnight Wisps.
And Ongers. Their Ongers podium,
Oh.
the first event of their host
Oh, hey,
season.
Modman.
Mod
I
Man.
had a
Mod
nickel.
Man. Look, there's
Nine.
Momo. And then Balls of Chaos.
Mod Man.
I
did-
think
did
the
you
Balls
hear?
of Chaos should get negative points for this.
Likers got hoed this evening.
The Likers did get hoed
This
They
evening.
finished.
in this
They
evening.
finished.
9.
TH.
So what's gonna happen with all the cacti? Can I buy one of them?
Return to the desert.
Oh yeah, the cacti are really big in person.
Once
know,
again,
'cause I'm
inform you
there.
guys that
Europe has
this
no
podium has never
deserts.
happened before in the history of the Marble League, and we still have not had a repeated podium.
Wait,
In
what is
other
that?
news, Midnight Wisps.
This podium's never happened before. Also, love the podium. Love the wood.
Yeah. Greg wood.
Love the wood everywhere. You get some.
Greg's turned around to look at the.
They turn around and
I
look at the
just re- I
podium.
just
I love
noticed
that
that.
detail.
It's
He's
just
looking
the
at them.
hat. Love it.
He's
He's
like, "Hi guys."
He's
It's
observing.
so silly.
He's
There
observing.
I am again. I'm there again.
Yo,
That's me.
he
The podium
who.
is so cool in person.
You're
He
looking at the
who.
podium. There you are, Gary.
Wee-hoo.
There I am.
There I am, Gary. There I am.
I
Just
do
put a
love
We
hot
we,
ta-
we need
I
to
do
get
love
them a
hot
little
taco.
possum.
Hold on.
Little thing.
With
Little boss
Taco
on the
now
head.
being a different marble than the rest of the Orangers, do we still count the Orangers as a solid marble team?
Yes,
Wait, I got it. I got it.
because Taco's a solid color.
Yeah, but he's not the same as the rest of the Youngers.
Yeah, but they're still longers. Honestly, blessed podium. You got the O-Rangers who, I mean, back in the Marble League after D and Qing last year, really get bailed out the showdown. Should not be here. Get on the podium. It's like, hey, there you go. Hey, it's pretty good.
This entire podium is so
Pretty
showdown coded.
good.
The showdown champions show up. The first
Nah,
event
but then
and
you
the
have
first
the
event.
teams. Look, the Oceanics have been grinding for this.
Every single one of these teams was in the showdown last
The
season.
Midnight
Yeah,
Wisps
every
should have
single
been
team was
relegated.
Okay, because you have back-to-back bottom 16 in the showdown for the Oceanics. Finally win it, and then I'm like something, blah, blah, blah. La-di-da, it's the Oceanics. And, this is just RNG simulator, especially with funnels. Next event.
When was the last time we saw a blue team? Not even the Orangers. When was the Oceanic? When was the last time we saw a blue team on the top spot of the podium?
Man.
It has to be like 2020, right? It has to be 2020.
So are we counting
2020.
Minties as blue, or are they green?
No, like they have to
Minties are
be a
more-
blue team.
Minties are green. I would count them more towards green, even though like in reality they're all.
The last
Because then
time a
that's what,
blue team won an
2022?
event- Oh my god. Oh god. The
Oh.
Oceanics are the last blue team to win an event.
Okay, when?
2020.
When?
It's been 5 years since a blue team won a Marble League
Oh
event.
my
Damn.
god.
And it's
I mean,
been
in
5
reality-
years since the Oceanics won an event.
2020
In reality,
mobiles.
The Minties
And-
are
and
their
no,
own
and-
color.
no.
You guys.
And after that, you have to go all the way back to the Oceanics again.
Dang.
And this
See,
was
so
probably
the
like 2018 or
Oceanics, there you
something.
go.
Yeah.
All it took
In
was
fact, only
bringing
two
in a
blue teams
K-pop
have ever
idol group.
won an event. Only 2 blue teams have won an event.
Oh no! You know what this means? It means Wisfic 2.
Wisfic 2. It means the Cobalts are gonna get a Marbly Gold.
Yes, they are.
Oh my
Don't-
god,
don't
the
know when.
Stars won an event before the Cobalts. I hate that so much.
Oh yeah,
They're not blue.
Stars
so
2021.
They're
Yes,
not
they are.
technically.
They're blue.
Oh,
The
blue.
They're
marbles are
not.
blue.
They're not.
Oceanics
They're
carry the
blue.
blue teams. That is unfortunately true. So, also worth noting out, all these teams. Yeah, we have 2018 champ, 2018 bronze medalists, 2018 fourth place. All these teams were auto-qualified for 2019.
Where's Peters?
Where's Speeders? Don't need Speeders! L Speeders.
To be fair, there's only
L
4
plus
blue teams in the
ratio.
Marvel League right now.
I would also include the Indigo Stars because they're like, yeah, sure, they're supposed to be purple, but their marbles are blue.
They're blue.
Oceanics, where we at? Go.
The Indigo
Oceanics
Stars, but
right
you have to
here.
go all the way back to
I'm
2021.
back. And then
Yeah.
here we go, the thumbnail.
the-
This is the
The
best
hair-
thing I've
look,
ever
see
seen.
the hair. You can
The
see the
rootin'
hair.
tootiness.
Yo,
Look
I
at this.
can't-
What in the
I should
Arthur
have
Morgan?
given you a mustache.
Hold on, look at the
Welcome
top.
to
Look
the
at the top right. What is that hair? The top right. Look at the top right. What is that hair?
It looks like
Dog
it
look
looks
like a
bullet.
Prana Kingles.
It looks like
Man,
a
bullet.
carrot.
All these Pringles looking
They-
marbles. You can call them the Midnight
Look,
Crisps.
I
Get out.
I would have
out.
asked if I knew they could do mustaches. I would have asked for a mustache.
Yes.
No,
Well,
that
Why
one
does he
looks like
have emo
that one
hair?
looks
I-
like General
I-
George B. McClellan.
Look, is it too late to get a Procket sponsorship? Can I be out there?
Well,
Handlebar,
they've already
10-gallon
recorded all the
hat.
events. They've already recorded all the events.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight Wisps. So there we go.
Midnight.
Overall
Wisps.
standings, same as the event standings. There's only been one event.
We're there. It's the screen.
Kobolds with points. Most points
6 of
they've
them.
gotten. How many points did they even have in 2016?
Like
Cobalt, it was trash because there are only 12 events
scoring
and the
system.
bottom half did not get
Didn't
any
score.
points. Which is
I
just
think it's like 15
that's terrible.
points.
20 points. Oh yeah, also worth
Let
noting.
me look at that.
With what
Why is there a picture of Civil War General McClellan in here?
because that's what the dude
He
looks
didn't win.
like.
He merely failed to win.
I merely failed to win.
I didn't lose. I merely failed to win.
So apparently
beautiful
Cobalt
subbing.
points. 19 non-converted, 87 converted. So 19.
Kimchi did have numbers because of points happening. With this performance, the Snowballs have now
Points.
surpassed 500 franchise points in the Marble League. They were at 499. They got 1 point. They are now at 500 on the dot. Most Snowballs thing to happen. The most Balls of Chaos thing to happen, aside from getting 9 points with
Aside
5
getting
marbles.
9.
Points.
You could at least get 5. If you just crap out immediately, you could at least get you at least get 10. You got outscored
no.
by Taco. This is going to be one of
Only
those
get
things.
9.
The Balls of Chaos are going to take dead last, and the MVP of this season is going to beat their entire score. But get ready
Gonna
for
be Meepo.
get ready for the Balls of Choass to get hoed in this season.
This is a thing.
In this event.
In this event. In every event. They suck at marble racing.
They suck at marble racing.
But they suck at marble racing, don't they?
They really
Right,
do,
well, so we have to
British
wait- we have to
guy.
wait.
They
We're
really
higher
do.
than the Cobalt.
Days.
We're
All
higher than
right.
Speeders.
So we're going to this banner.
That's right.
down
Late 2025.
alongside-
Marble One
Yeah,
Season
we have
6.
Marbular one, but we have the second event Okay, which isn't announced.
Vang.
Do we know?
Except
Do we
Vang.
know what a Vang? Is that public knowledge?
You can literally see it on the text on the banner.
No, it says plus showdown, or is it at the same time they're both doing funnels?
I think they're both doing funnels.
So they're both doing funnels. We're getting.
I
Is
think
it
it's
gonna be the
I
same
think it's the same
video?
I think so.
Is it gonna be the same video? Let's go! Hype! We're making you watch the showdown. People who don't watch the
Yes.
showdown for whatever reason. That's where the
You will
that's
watch
where
the
the
showdown.
cats are.
You're gonna like it.
That's where the cats
Honestly, this is the best way we could have incorporated the showdown. Because first of all, it removes the weight that fans of the non-qualified teams have. Of course, it had to happen when the cats didn't qualify. They don't have to wait that much. God
Yeah,
damn it.
Imagine if
And-
it's a year where you know no
And
no.
I can
showdown.
also reveal
Oh,
the showdown happens first, and then the main league, and then the main league event. So you have to wait.
Ooh, love
For the, you
it.
have to wait for the showdown to end
Love
before
it.
the main league event.
This also makes it easier for how many videos I have to download for my recaps. Speaking of, someone asked, 2025 unqualified teams video gonna be out when it's out. Been doing a lot of
Do not
manual labor out in the
Do
boonies.
not rush the lizard.
Yeah, cannot rush. I have gotten a good jump on the script. It's really tough because I have to write about some teams I don't want to write about, like the Rollers. Just don't want to write about them. And some of these teams that are page long. A lot of people already predicted the Cobalt's fake out for the cat size. Like, I'm a predictable lizard guy.
I mean, it's funny.
And it's funny. But as a result of that, Crazy Cat Size section is like a page and a half. Jungle Jumpers is like a page long. So it'll be out when it's out. I
hope you go
I'm
like,
hoping
it's
next
been a
week.
long time coming.
I don't want it to be, Showdown ends, Marble League ends, and then it's out. But been doing a lot of manual labor out in the boonies because I am in the process of moving out into the boonies.
Heck yeah.
We love Manuel.
I fell through a ceiling yesterday.
Oh gosh.
That
okay.
was fun because they're putting a dormer in. And that process has been really, really fun. To show you the power of flex tape, I sawed this roof in half. That's pretty much what it's been. Just making a hole in a roof.
Making?
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a staircase, but no stairwell. So we need this dormer to make it a stairwell. And there's a 2x4 for the stairwell. And then a 2x2x2x4 as a rafter holding up a ceiling. But then there's a gap where the ceiling is, and it's just drywall. And it's the size of a foot. It's the size of the width of my foot. So it's like, watch where you step. You gotta step here, gotta step
You just
here.
revealed the size of your feet, Dino.
And it's just stepped here, and then my foot slipped. And I was expecting some give or some resistance, but it just went poink, and I was leg completely through. So I got a nice bruise, got a nice cut or two. The bruise is actually hurt worse because it's just knee to the hot shingles catching my weight. So that's what I've been doing when I'm not scripting, is actually work. Like doing actual work, but it's getting done. Each team is getting like a page and a half. Actually,
Anyway,
how many
chat,
words
the
do I
lesson is
have
do
on
not
this?
rush the lizard.
Yeah.
Oh man, the
Look at us
hazers.
driving
Thumbs
Like,
up,
today.
and you're going to like it.
What are the
Yeah,
hazers
like-
at?
I got a blister on my
Hazers
face.
at 89. I think I'm halfway done with that.
Hazer's country.
Let's
Let's
die.
go.
Indigo Stars. That section is pretty much done. It's at 169.
Nice.
Honestly, the less time you spend on the stars, the better.
You're gonna love the Minty Maniacs section.
The more time you spend on the minties, the better, because they deserve a good old roasting.
They do.
A royal feast of a roast.
Royal Feast.
And
Can I
royal.
just be like, can I just laugh at the Minty Maniacs for like 30 seconds? Because they're my second favorite team. I'm like, ha 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 ha.
Oh, also, you need the funny thumbnail. You need someone to make you the funny thumbnail. I'll make you the funny thumbnail. Or maybe you're gonna do something different this time.
Hey, Ron.
Can I
So,
write the Thunderbolt section and just be like, y'all suck?
yo, wait a minute. Can we do? Let's do a two for prediction. I know we said a half hour ago. Can we not cook? Who's letting them cook? Yeah, Pesky got one right surprisingly.
I did get one correct. In fact, I didn't notice. But yeah, I
Saying-
did get, in fact, one correct. Team Galactic and 14.
Team Galactic and
Nice.
14th.
Pesky, you're chef in it.
But you did put the
believe
Balls of
last
Chaos
season
in
I
third.
won, so-
I also put Balls of Chaos in third, and I did put the Oceanics in
I
14th.
predicted it pretty randomly.
So,
because, let's be real, it was
Never
Big Bang,
let
so-
me cook. So for this, since it's funnels for both, Valley, can you confirm or deny standard funnels?
It's funnels, all right.
I don't care if it's, whatever combination of blue, green, orange. I just cannot
you're asking
have
if it's
obstacle funnels again. Maybe one.
okay. No, it's
Put
not
one
those
to
ones.
spice it. Are there any
Hey.
obstacles?
Oh, Lord.
I don't think so. No.
Thank God. Okay. So for this,
Praise all those blue.
for funnels,
These obstacles are pissing me off.
I
I'm the
think
original.
nobody liked.
obstacles.
I think nobody liked the obstacles. The obstacles were only
I
in
liked
there
the
with the
obstacles.
funnels because it was the JMR merch, Skyway Chase. But that being said,
Yeah.
Skyway Chase for Marble League 1. I would love a Skyway Chase
Real.
event.
Right?
That'd be amazing because it's yellow marble runs, and what gets more marble run than an actual marble
Phyllis
run?
Marble Runs is excited to announce the launch of our toy.
I
banner.
would love Skyway Chase in the Marble League. Keep it as is. The exact like how it is in the commercials that I watched like probably 50 times. No, probably 100 times doing this Skyway Chase as his Plinko board, some spinny roundies, fall under fastest time. Make it a chase, make it an actual event.
Okay, I just checked the footage for the next event. I can confirm that 1, showdown happens first, and 2, it's regular funnels.
Let's go.
Lord has come down to bless us and save us.
Let's go. All right, so as a result, all right, Pesky predictions for the main tourney, but we also got to get predictions for the showdown. And
Yeah.
Akai based as always with the petting Momo GIF in the first spot.
Don't
Yeah, remember that Momokai is still in Nebraska because of the team.
Free them. Free
Ikai's still in
Ikai from the
Nebraska.
hell that is
I think
Nebraska.
I'm still in
Yeah,
Nebraska too.
You're willingly in Nebraska.
Hey.
Momokai is.
Why?
Nebraska.
Why
I'm okay
subject
being in
yourself to that?
Nebraska.
So
This is why I'm not at in Orlando. I'm
I don't
in
know.
Nebraska instead.
I don't know who is gonna release a lineup if lineups are ever gonna be public
Lineups.
knowledge. But I have a feeling that the Oceanics are gonna go with Ounce because Ounce is the funnel goat. I'm gonna put Oceanics for the top spot. I think they're going to start this league off back-to-back golds, having not had a gold medal since 2020. One of the longest gold droughts broken immediately. Imagine that. Imagine having a blue team with a very long gold drought get it broken. I mean, it feels like 2022 Team Galactic. It was haha funny. Longest gold drought. Boom. Back-to-back golds to start the league. So it's going to be Oceanics first. And what I really mean, it's going to be Ounce. The GOAT. The GOAT. And dang, I really got to see who all is it. Who are really good?
Gnome.
Gnome. No, ooh, Gnome is good.
Gnome.
Yo, I'm gonna put Gnome
good
in
Gnome.
the 3 spot. I know the Ocean, God, I hate
I'm
ads.
having a stroke.
Oh, the O
It's
Rangers
okay,
are
Dino. It happens to the
goated.
best of us.
But that's the thing is, all these teams are goated. You know, gotta have Momo. Ooh, let's go with the Momodium.
Ooh. Cool. Mobalts.
16th.
Momobot.
Sorry to say it's gonna be the Bees because they're gonna put like Swax in or something, and they're just gonna flop
Swax.
immediately.
Smacks.
Who else is it? Limers
Swax.
can be Limers can get hoed in this Aveng. And
The
then
Lakers.
Don't forget Mellow Yellow is here also.
Meliel is here also. Maybe not
I don't
that
see it.
bad. Maybe not that bad.
No, they're gonna
they've
get, like,
advanced out of the
12th.
finals one singular time in their history.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're
They're the
gonna
worst
get bottom
funnel team.
3.
Yeah,
That doesn't
they
mean
are
they're
the.
gonna get bottom 3.
I mean, I could imagine the O Rangers finding a way to get disqualified like 2017, which is just
That was
hilarious.
2019.
2019 it was, damn.
I
Valley
got my-
did put. What are these?
Carb.
That would
the
be the
Sailors.
that's the Sailors, Team Echo, Balls of Zen, and the Bubblegum.
Balls of Zen, check them. Balls of
Don't
Zen for
say that.
tester teams when?
When
Who's the
Team
team
Momo
in the
hosts.
brilliant blue? It's the Balls of Zen. Check them. Something,
Please do not say
something,
check 'em.
something. Do you not like check them? Is that
I
another?
don't like check.
It-
I don't like the Balls of Flame. I don't like that the fans are demanding to have them in. when they have- when
Okay,
they've had
no,
no
the
appearance,
fans demand a
nothing
lot of things.
whatsoever.
They will just stay a meme team.
They get,
Okay, it's
I
like
don't
it's
know,
like
the Balls
Yarble
of Flame
Yellers.
just get me.
Everyone's
They
like,
just get me
oh, Yarble
unbelievably-
Yellers
Oh,
when.
Yarble Yellers too. Don't get me started on those guys.
Who's the team in the brilliant blue? It's the
Jungle Jumpers.
Yarbles of Flame. Check them.
Yarbo Jumpers.
Also,
Yarble
Check is just such an awful hashtag for Balls of Flame.
What is their
Consider-
What's
hashtag?
the first thing that you can? Okay,
Check 'em.
this is now a rant. This is now a rant.
Please rant. Please rant. This is
These
why people
Balls of
watch
Flame
these.
are pissing me off. Listen, Balls of Flame. First of all, meme team as F word that I can't use because Dino will hate me for that. Second of all, where they at? Where Balls of Flame? Where? Who?
Where?
I
Last
don't
time
know.
checked, the Balls of
I don't
Fire
care.
are bad.
I'm gonna go Midnight
3?
Wisps in the 14 spot.
Midnight Wisps.
Midnight Wisp. Jinx.
3?
Jinx
Checkum is a
10,
bad
the Cobalts will
hashtag.
never win an event.
Okay, so how about Showdown? Because that's happening first.
I got all my.
It ain't gonna be the Cobalts getting no Showdown points. There we go, Possum
Yep.
breaking the sound barrier.
Cobalts are gonna be so bad in the showdown, they're not gonna score a single point.
I do not want to hear any praise for the Balls of Flame. They are not
No,
a good team.
is it happening in the chat? I have it. Balls of Flame, our best team. I'm tempted to change the pin, but
Also,
I
their-
love
their
Likers
logo-
getting hoed in the event.
Their
No,
logo
you
is
gotta keep Likers got hoed this event.
their logo is just a regular fireball.
Yeah.
Consider the Likers got hoed this event.
Consider Limers. I never consider the Limers.
No, you don't consider the Limers. Consider the Likers.
Yeah,
The
I can
Lakers.
consider the Likers. Like the LA Likers.
The Los Angeles Likers.
You know, oh man, the Jumpers always have that
Okay.
love-hate relationship. I think the Jumpers can pull through because Leap is good at the funnels when they're not jumping off the funnels.
Okay, Lisa, that's very funny. You balls of flame saved my life.
Who dropped?
I think Pesky just dipped for a bit.
No.
I think Pesky's having issues.
Oh yeah, because they're on.
Pesky's
they're back
having
on for
Thunderbolts
my
issues.
And so no Pesky. Oh god, the prog is here. This is the showdown is the most showdown of all time. So we're going Procket's dead last. Then
What do you mean it's the most showdown of all time? There's no
God.
kobolds there.
Primary, yeah, there are no kobolds. That is like swap the cats for the kobolds, and it's the most showdown of all time. But we're living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it.
Also, hazers in the showdown instead of the Oceanics.
I mean, you know, if the
Also, Limers are here.
if the hazers won,
This
Their
week
heat-
on Hermitcraft, me.
they gotta mute that soundboard. If the hazers won their heat in Sand Rally, they would have advanced. Because if you swap
Well,
them
they
and the
didn't.
stars, or and Galactic, God, the stars are here. Forgot they exist. If you swap them and Galactic still would have qualified, and then it would have been the Wisps out.
L.
I mean, block
They're
pushing. At
practically
the
a
end of the
showdown
day,
team at this point.
block pushing. I'ma put Swarm in the 14 spot. Jumpers winning it. Just regular old funnels. Let me put the flares and let me put the hazers. I think the hazers are gonna do well in funnels. They're light.
They always do well in funnels.
I never
They're
get a
historically
prediction
good.
dead wrong. I never jinx these teams. I never
Nope,
talk about no
absolutely never.
Colonel Bogey March in the showdown. What I get in bingo.
Boom, 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 ball. Boom.
Who's the
Wait.
team in the brilliant blue? It's Momo. I think I
points
misplaced
the
my
Huckleberry
bingo.
score?
Momo.
Oh, yeah.
Points to the Huckleberry score.
So I think there were some that got deleted from last time, including team with first DNQ or quali.
Yeah. Team with first D and Q.
And first
Um,
quali because the Kobolds!
He who.
Hold on, let's check the scores
Hee-hoo.
of the tester teams.
What did the Huckleberries get? Because if they got more than 39, then
No, they got more than nine.
No,
Oh, what was it? Where
They
was
got
the tester
37.
team?
Huckleberry's got 37.
it did
Was the
not
tester team
score. Tester
outscores
team-
everyone?
I mean, they did good enough for second in the.
But considering
the
it's
finals.
a heat event, I don't think we can really count it.
Ooh.
I mean, they would have beaten the Bumblebees in Heat 3,
And
the
then
Bumblebees in Heat
replace
3
the
and-
Bumblebees in.
and they would have won Heat 1, the one with the Rangers.
So then, what heat were the Bumblebees in?
That's
Heat
tough
3
because there were
with,
no heats.
Green
I
Ducks
think
and
we
the
have to
Reds.
leave that blank for now.
Yeah, I say leave it blank just because I feel like it
Huckleberries
has
would have
to be.
would have done well enough.
So is that it? Do we have nothing?
Gayless.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Gayless.
Okay, how about the Greg? Did he say anything about the cactus?
I don't think so.
I definitely heard a yeehaw.
Was that from him?
Yes, that was a yeehaw.
I hope Phoenix gives a yeehaw.
God, I hate all the ads that YouTube.
Oh my
How-
god,
how-
Big
What? Do you
Geico.
not want to
Big
see a
Geico.
Geico ad?
How much
I
is
don't
it
wanna see
to
any
run an
ad.
ad on YouTube? Could I do it?
I
You
think it's
probably wouldn't get much reach.
like $20.
Is it really only 20?
Valley,
think-
we
I
should
don't-
keep a cherries melons head to head. I'm okay with this. Let's do it, Ramen.
Because
Then we'll see which one of our custom comps is better.
Yeah, he did the
And then
Ongers
next-
chant.
and then
That
next
was
year
that
I'll
was
invite
amazing.
the Eclipses. He does it at the like opening.
Are you gonna say yeehaw?
Orange marbles with the speed of light. A
Right.
cloud of
Yeah,
dust.
who wrote
opening
this?
dialogue.
It wasn't Greg. Was it the coach for the who wrote this intro for them?
Dust and a hearty. Whoa!
Rowan.
No,
Rowan.
Greg
The
writes all the
Rangers.
intros.
Wow.
Greg.
With their faithful
Well, right,
fans,
but
the
I'm right,
daring
he
and
just said it.
competitive rollers of
Whoa!
the plains led
I like
with the
them
speed
doing,
of light. A
"Whoa!"
cloud of dust and a hearty. Whoa!
That's going in. That's going in a video. I just hope you know. That's going in every video forever. 2050 is
What?
gonna be the video. 2075.
2075.
3025 is gonna be there.
The Orange
Mer-
for law
Marble
and
League
order in the
2020
early West.
2077.
Nowhere in the pages
Marble
of
League
history can one
2077 won.
2077.
find history. The
Hosted
Orange
by,
Street,
the
where it's high
Cyber
neutral
Crew.
to watch the opening ceremony.
Hosted by
have
Keanu
are
Reeves.
The
Oh,
swing
yes.
wave.
We're gonna get
4
Keanu
teams
himself
get to
on
know him
track
pretty well.
alongside the
The
Orain.
Huckleberries tie with the
Turtle
Flaming
Slider's still not
Cherries.
gonna
Yeah,
qualify.
he said
You know,
Huckleberries and
you know,
nothing else.
to figure out. Big
Keanu
Yellow
Reeves
settled
would
into that
probably
2
still
and 30
get
and a
more
sizable gap
points
from there.
than
Momo.
the
We had a marble leaf the
Minimaniacs.
track gone over the side.
Yeah, so did he say any of these?
I heard. I swear I heard him say yeehaw in his opening dialogue.
I hope he
Okay.
says howdy.
Maybe at the he said howdy. Oh no, he did. No, yeah, he did. The very
Oh,
first
yeah.
word out of his mouth this season was howdy.
Gold.
He said midnight wind.
Mid.
Bronze
Let's
medalist.
go!
The first event.
Wait, oh,
He also said
So,
cobalt.
Shout out
Midnight
Prime
Wisps.
Line. So shout out to Marcus.
He said
Honorly
flaming
honors.
cherries. I'm happy.
Get the gold.
Nepotism.
Nepotism.
To our.
does he actually say
Hey,
that?
don't
Don't
worry,
worry.
the
The purple
it's
rock
actually
is there
Phoenix.
even more nepotism.
Have won the gold.
Listen,
in
if
the
you
first
work for
event
the
of Marble
JMR,
League.
then you can add whatever.
Is that the
2
next
8s, 2
Marble
9s.
team, the
They
Nepotist?
survived a 5, 39 to 35 over
that's
the
just
Midnight
Aston
Wisps.
Oh, that was clean. That was clean too. How he hit this? Listen,
Survived a 5, 39 to 35
can't hear
over the
anything.
Midnight
We
Wisps.
can't
Dang
hear
it.
Either.
skill
We
issue.
can't hear your stream, Dino.
L plus ratio.
Whenever you share your screen, you have to click the share audio.
Why I gotta push all these buttons, huh?
Homophobia.
Because Discord is difficult.
Because Discord is homophobia.
All right.
Survived a 5,
I hear it.
39 to 35 over the Midnight Wisps.
That was clean.
Midnight
That-
Wisp.
That wasn't a 39 to 35 over the Midnight Wisps. That was 39 to
Midnight
35
Wisps.
over the sizable pause.
Mid-
Midnight Wisps. Another pause.
Over the
that counts.
Midnight Wisps.
That counts. That counts.
Okay, now I have to mute the stream on my end.
because
I
that
can
is
hear my voice.
how
Yeah.
that is how I wanted that to be.
Also, I
Our
have one more
hosts, the
sound for
Rangers,
the
get
soundboard.
bronze.
Yes, please.
Sound.
What's
It
the sound?
is?
You'll see.
Yella's Marble Runs is excited to announce the launch of our toy brand.
There you see the overall order. Just
9.
Honor League. Also, the O-Rangers
Oh,
in the books. It'll be sundown
Oh,
tonight.
I forgot to.
Get the campfire going.
Where are the stars?
And prepare for round number 2.
Sundown tonight. That
What? What?
almost like that is the westernisms that we're going for. So I'm sure he'll hit all of these unless he
It doesn't
watches
seem
these
louder,
streams,
though.
which he is aware of me. And he is aware of me guessing what he's going to say. And as such, he is
Naughty.
more
Naughty,
aware of what he says. So he might not just to hold my bingo. My bingo is gonna get hoed in all these events.
the question is, will he ever again say penultimate?
I think
Look,
because he
we have to
knows.
stop mentioning
Because
it. We
he
have to stop
knows.
mentioning it.
It has to happen naturally.
I think the
Yeah.
move's dead.
Yeah, so is that it? We got our totally accurate predictions going for funnels. Oh,
Yep, I got mine written down.
yeah, Cobalt's, Ounce, and Razzies, that's solid.
What?
Speeders, Wisps, and Bach last. If Balls of Chaos get to... Have them jump out the track. Have the Balls of Chaos have the worst record, please.
The Balls of Chaos are gonna.
I mean,
They're gonna go down faster than the snowballs in.
It'll
2017.
be amazing.
Please don't say go down.
it do go down.
It do go down though.
What?
What?
Robert, it goes down.
This is it. This is how it ends. All right, so Monday's stream is gonna be a marathon then, because we're gonna talk about the showdown funnels and main league funnels, which isn't gonna be too bad because it's gonna be 8 teams, 8 teams, 8 teams, 8 teams, 8 teams, and 8 teams. So it's gonna be 6 runs.
9.
So it took us 2 hours to go through a 10-minute video. I think
Well, half of it
Monday
was-
stream's gonna take us maybe like 5 days.
Monday stream is gonna be a banger.
It's gonna be a banger because the cat
Just the
size are gonna be
podcast.
there.
We're gonna talk more about Nathaniel Hackett.
And Nathaniel Hackett there, yeah.
We can talk about which coach is gonna get Christian Horner.
What does that even mean?
Ain't that the
Fired
guy
this season.
from Puss in Boots?
Sure. That's Jacques Horner.
All right, so that's the stream. No bingos yet. A lot of
Wait, no,
this we're gonna have to wait. Scare the crap out of me. Thought that was coming from
What?
my end. A lot of these things are gonna have to wait for the end of everything to tally up some of this stuff. But there we go. We got the Root and Tootness Cowboy. We got Thunder Pain having to watch all the other blue teams get points, get gold
Where's
medals.
Royal?
No
Damn,
Royal in
Royal.
this event.
Royal.
But we have Marble Eggs with the cowboy hat.
We did have Royal in this event.
And
Yeah.
Royal.
Yeah, but when Royal
Cobalt's
here, is Royal
points.
really here?
Love it.
Why is there no Royal on the thumbnail?
What?
Reset the counters.
0 days.
0 days since the Cobalts were in a league. Here, front and center, and Royal.
And Royal.
And Royal.
Big Royal.
Wait, we can up the counter.
But
Let's hear,
this is what you
two,
get to see. This is the last
15.
thing you see before you die, and it's the last thing you see before the stream ends because the stream is ending in as soon as they get the outro queued up. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all, Madman, and Modman. for being nonsensical with me. Thank you all
9.
so much for spamming nines and fishes
What?
in the chat, and thank you for the Balls of Chaos for being so damn laugh-attable. Jesus Christ, that's going down. I hit the wrong button. Okay, that sounds going down just like the sun on event 1. Event 2 in a few days. Stream Monday, 11 pst, because I live in the best time zone.
Posts made it on the internet. I love my life.
Until then, he who, and as always, Waluigi taking us out. Have a great rest of your day. A great weekend, I guess. Great rest of your week. Great rest of your weekend. See y'all Monday. See y'all next to Vang for the likers to get hoed. Peace.